have one matter on our docket this afternoon for a status hearing. It looks like we have most everyone. Good afternoon, Mr. Burt.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, very good. You're loud and clear. You're good. All right. Good afternoon, Ms. McPherson and Ms. Hollier. Are you all ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor, and I'm sorry I'm not appearing by video. I had an appointment, so I'm on my phone, but I'm ready.
Okay, very good. Thank you. And Ms. McPherson, I muted your 470 because we were getting some feedback. So I'll let you choose which one you want unmuted. All right. I believe we have the mother with us and the network and CASA. So calling calls in the interest of EH times 4. Let me call for the mother, Tanisha Spikes. And
yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, very good. You may begin your video. I paused it while we were in the process of logging on. There we go. Thank you. I have you marked present. So we're live streaming since we're proceeding virtually by agreement. We're live streaming on YouTube in order to maintain public access and open courts. So I had paused that video for the time being. All right, so I have Ms. Spikes here with Ms. McPherson. Let me call next for the father, Edward Hartsfield. Edward Hartsfield. All right, does anyone expect him to be present this afternoon?
I don't think so.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, so the court will note there has been no answer from Edward Hartsfield. I do not see a device that I don't recognize, and nor is anyone presently in the waiting room. So if you're somehow on the phone, Mr. Hartsfield, you'll need to press *6 to unmute. *6 to unmute Edward Hartsfield. All right, we are here for our status hearing. So let me get Mom and the network, Ms. Mitchell, everyone who may testify, if you will raise your right hands at this time to be sworn, please. All right, do you all swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes? Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
All right, thank you. That's everyone. And Ms. Spikes, it appears that you're in a car or a vehicle. I just want to make sure you're not driving.
No, sir, I pulled over. I'm actually working today. I work in the field again. I got a job, so I had to pull over and take my break so I can do this court date.
All right.
I'm out seeing patients.
Yes, I completely understand. Actually, that's good. Just hoping you're in a safe place there. So with that, Mr. Burt, you may call your first.
Yes, Your Honor. I call Ms. Daniels.
All right.
And how long have you been involved in this case?
Since the adversary hearing.
All right. And where are the kids currently placed?
They're placed in Newton County with maternal grandmother.
And how are the kids doing in that placement?
They're doing well. They've got their medical checkups. They've completed their psychologicals, waiting on results of that. They've had their cans. She's getting them their dental. Emotionally, they seem to be doing fairly well.
How about education? Education going well?
Yes. As far as I know, it's going very well. I'm hearing they're getting A's and B's. 2 of the children participate in sports.
Okay. Is there anything we need to know regarding their education or their health and medical?
Not at this time, no.
Okay. How's grandmother doing?
She's doing okay. We have completed a home study. We're waiting to see. We've received it back. The network has. It's still being reviewed by management at this time.
All right. And what is the permanency plan for these children?
The goals of the case are relative conservatorship and family reunification.
All right. And has there been a plan of service devised for Ms. Pikes?
Yes, there has.
And what are the details of that plan? Can you share with the court?
Sure. So we're asking that she adhere to the general rules, maintain contact, obtain, maintain safe, stable home environment, obtain, maintain legal employment, and provide proof or of financial stability, complete an intense parenting class, complete a parenting plan, a substance abuse assessment, complete a relapse prevention plan if it's outpatient services or greater, and it is. She did complete her ADAC with recommendations of outpatient services. Submits to random drug screens, complete a psychosocial and follow recommendations, complete individual counseling, and then complete family counseling.
Okay, are all these, do you feel that it's tailored to fit her specific needs and the needs of the children?
Yes, even that intense parenting, that was reviewed with Miss Kilcrease. She suggested a different plan than normal for her to meet her specific needs, which is a workbook she's going to go over with her. I think we were all in agreement with that. I feel that it is narrowly tailored.
And did she sign off on it?
She signed the plan?
Yes.
What you're asking? She has not signed the plan. I've not given her copy. We did review it October 8th after the family group conference, what these would be asked for, and they're provided to her attorney, but I've not given her her copy.
Okay, but her attorney's been provided a copy of the plan?
Yes.
All right. And has she started anything on this plan?
She has. Like I said, she completed her ADEC with the recommendation of outpatient. She has started her intense parenting, and she has started her individual counseling and gained employment.
All right, so all this has been done since the initial hearing, correct?
Correct.
So she's moving forward in accordance with what y'all have laid out for her. Is that correct?
She is. Yes.
Okay. Are there any concerns that you have regarding her and her ability to do the plan?
No, she is working 8 to 6 Monday through Friday. I take that back. Tuesdays and Thursdays she gets off a little early. So she's doing what she can do for now, considering her schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're good with that.
Yes.
Okay. Have we heard anything from the father?
Yes, I spoke to him October 8th.
On October 8th?
Yes, sir. I saw him in September and again on October 8th.
Did he take place in any conferences or take
Did not
part in anything?
No, sir. He did not participate in the family group conference.
Did he express any interest in wanting to?
He did not express interest in wanting to attend the conference or court hearings. I was able to review with him what was discussed at the family group conference as far as his service plan, what it would look like. Initially, he stated he did not want to participate in any services, but with encouragement from some of his family, he stated he may.
Okay. Is there anything else that you need to discuss with this court regarding these children or these parents today?
I do ask that his service plan that was created and e-filed is made an order of the court.
And what are you asking of the court today?
For him to maintain contact, obtain and maintain legal employment or proof of financial stability, adhere to general rules, obtain, maintain safe, stable house or home environment rather, complete a substance abuse assessment, submit to random drug and alcohol screenings, complete a relapse prevention plan if recommendations outpatient services are greater, complete a psychosocial assessment and follow recommendations, complete a parenting plan, a parenting class, and a parenting plan.
Okay. What's the visitation like with Miss Spikes right now?
Spikes, it's reported to me that she does go to the home supervised by her mother, pretty much daily, if not every single day, at times twice a day, to help care for the children.
Okay, so there's 4 children with an elderly grandmother attempting to take care of them, and she assists in that.
Correct.
Okay. You're asking the court to make Ms. Spikes' plan of service an order of the court?
Yes.
You're asking to maintain temporary managing conservatorship
Yes.
and that placement be continued?
Yes.
Do you feel that's in the best interest of these children?
I do.
All right, I pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Ms. McPherson.
Yes, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Okay.
So can I.
I can hear
Good.
you.
I turned the video off so I can get closer to the microphone. As far as Miss Spikes, you said that she's already done her ADAP and it recommended outpatient. Has she started her outpatient, or are we still looking for something virtual because of her job?
So she has a date to do the intake, the initial, for the outpatient service in person here in Jasper County at the courthouse. At that time, she needs to discuss with them that she is going to need virtual, and virtual is available through ADAC out of Lufkin, which is, I did call and speak to them. They said that's the recommendations they had for her to speak and let them know at that intake that she needs virtual, and they'll try to work with her on that.
Okay. And then you also mentioned that she's seeing Miss Gilchrist for the intense parenting. Is that also for her individual therapy? Counseling?
No, her individual therapy is being completed through the Hughes Center. And the intense parenting is through Kim Gilchrist, who's tailoring her parenting specifically for Miss Spikes.
Correct, because it was brought to our attention that she might not need the so-called parenting, but some other things to work on. And so you have in the plan that she's to do a parenting plan after that. Is that going to be tailored to what she's learning with Ms. Gilchrist?
The parenting plan is a list of questions, around a dozen questions that we just sit down and just ask Miss Spikes what is her plans for her and her children. We just sit down and have a conversation, basically.
Okay. And you said that she has an employment. And then as far as her home, is there any issues with the home that need to be addressed so that it's a safe and stable home environment?
Her home it's safe, and mostly sanitary. There are some bug issues. She is let me know she is planning on addressing that. But other than that, her home appears to be safe.
Okay. And she's maintaining contact.
Yes.
Now she has to do a psychosocial. Has that been set up or done?
It's not been set up. I'd reached out to Mr. Hughes to see if he was able to complete that, and then I was off work a few days, but I will be reaching back out to him. If not, I will send her to a different individual for that psychosocial.
Just in case there's some recommendations from them.
Correct.
As far as the visits with the children, that's always, they're not set. It's she can go to her mom's house. correct?
It's not a set time or day.
Okay. Now, I know she wanted me to bring this up. And because she gets to visit at her mom's house, is there any problem? I know, I think it's Imani's birthday is December 21st. Would there be any problem with her going with her if her mom is present for her birthday?
No, I've let Miss Spice know that she can do community outings. I feel like as long as she's supervised by her mom. Her mom just needs to be present with her and her children.
Okay, so holidays and things like that, she can do as long as her mom is present.
I don't see any issues with that.
Okay, thank you. I just had a few things that I was gonna address about some hearsay in the family plan of service, but that's for the court. Do you think that she is on the right path?
I think she's starting her services. I think she's serious about her services. I don't know that she yet, well, she's just getting started, understands what the full issue was or what led us back to where we are. But maybe as her services progress and she gets some of the help and counseling and things that she needs, we'll get there.
Okay, so even though the secondary goal is reunification, we're really, and the first goal is conservatorship, we're really hopeful that she'll be able to get reunified as long as she works her services and she appreciates and understands the concerns that got us here.
Yes, I think that's important. Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'll pass you as a witness.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Hollier.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Daniels, once the home study passes for maternal grandmother, will some kinship funds be funneled that way?
If it's approved, then she will receive kinship funds.
Okay, good. And is there anything that she's stating that the kids need at this time?
No, we were able to get some bunk beds in there. I think the sleeping situation is now okay.
Good.
She just stated to me she wants this to get the kinship funds as soon as she can.
Sure, because I mean she's on a budget and she definitely needs that. This is a lot of kids with a lot of needs. Um, Speaking of the reason the kids came into care and appreciating that, have you had conversations with the mother about any type of relationships or anyone coming and going into this safe home, as you say?
I have. I've had conversations with her.
Okay, do you feel that that she's being honest about her circumstances with regard to that right now?
There's some work left in that area.
Okay. And that to me is key, because that was the big issue last case. And it's the same issue this case, which causes my clients to be ripped out of their homes back and forth. So I don't want to do a bunch of busy work on other stuff and not really hammer that home, because it will make a difference in the outcome of this case, won't it?
Well,
Okay. And we were able to all collaborate with Ms. Kilcrease about what we thought mom needed. So she's got some insight on that while she's working with mom, right?
yes.
And I don't know who you plan on setting up with individual counseling with, but can you make sure that that provider has this specific insight to really work with her on that issue?
I did provide them with that information. So we're using the Hughes Center so that she can do it virtually. They are more of a substance abuse driven program, but it addresses many different issues such as parenting, domestic violence, anger management. It's a 4-part program. But I did specifically email him before I referred her and let him know the situations that led the children into care both times, and asked that if he could personally address that with her during counseling, and he said that he could. So that should be specific for her needs.
Okay, fantastic. And I know she needs to work, and I know she's working a lot. I just, if she can take advantage of in person, she needs to. Don't you agree? And if she is having to do virtual, she really does need to engage to get, because we did this last time and we're back. So we really need something to click this time, right?
Yes, she needs to understand. Yes.
All right. Thank you, Jamie. I'll pass the witness.
All right, thank you. Back to you, Mr. Burt. Any other questions or witnesses?
Can I say something? Oh,
I'll call you,
we'll
Miss
get-
Fikes.
We'll get.
Okay.
I would
we'll
call
get to Ms.
Shakita
Fox.
Mitchell with CASA.
All right, thank you.
Miss Mitchell, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. You heard the testimony given by Miss Daniels. Can you give us your perception of how these children are doing and how they are in their current placement?
The children seem to be doing fine. I met all of them. She has beautiful children. They were very respectful, well-mannered. They spoke well. Everybody was comfortable at grandma's house.
How's their health and education going
Good.
and sport participation?
Yeah, they're good.
How many times have you met with them?
I met with them once last week.
I apologize for that. Let me kill this phone. All right. You met with them once last week.
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any concerns that we need to address the court with regarding the parents or the children in this case?
No.
Okay. Do you agree that the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services should maintain temporary management conservatorship
Yes.
and the children's placement be continued and approved?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. I pass the witness.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you, Ms. McPherson.
Yes, Miss Mitchell, you've heard about how the visits, for my clients are with the mother and that, to be able to go on outings in public with her mother being present. Do you think that's out there with the children would?
Could you repeat that, please?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, yes, sorry. You heard the testimony from Ms. Daniels that the visits with the mother, she can go over to her mom's house, visit with the kids pretty much daily, multiple times a day. That she could take outings, in the community. Do you think that's for the children? That?
Ms. McPherson, you're breaking up considerably. I wonder if we could mute that device and maybe we could hear you better through the phone. Is the gist of your question, do you think the mother is providing actual help with the children when she's there? All right, let's see if we can hear you better, Ms. McPherson.
Okay, am I echoing?
That is better. Let's see where we go.
Okay, sorry about that, Your Honor.
Not at all.
That's why I always sign in for two. Miss Mitchell, my main concern is, do you think you've heard the visits with the mom occur, with the mom with her mother supervising either at her house, and it might have been recommended that, she can go out in the community with the kids and do things as long as her mom's present. Do you think that's in the children's best interest?
Oh, yes, ma'am. That they are supervised by the grandmother?
Yes.
Is that what you're asking? Yes.
Yes. And do you think that the mom being able to go to the grandmother's house actually really helps the grandmother out?
Yes, ma'am.
And she needs that to continue?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I'll pass you as a witness.
All right, thank you, Ms. Hollier.
I don't have any questions. Just thank you for what you're doing.
All right, thank you. Back to you, Mr. Burt. Any other questions or witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Mitchell. Ms. McPherson, you may call your first.
Yes, I'll call Miss Spikes. Can you hear me okay, Miss Spikes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm trying to do this because I understand you're at work and you've gone over the family plan of service and you understand that those are services that you have to do. If the court orders those services, that becomes a court order and you have to do them to get your children back. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Okay. And that I understand that Miss Gilcrease has tried to come up with a different parenting, counseling thing with you to kind of address some of the needs for you specifically. And do you understand those?
Yes, ma'am. She gave me a workbook, and I'm currently on the 3rd chapter of the workbook. And I've been to counseling, I think, 3 or 4 weeks. And I've also spoke with Mr. Scott on the phone, I think 3 or 4 weeks. And I go to my ADEC November the 14th. And I got a job. So I think I'm doing pretty good. I've been doing everything that I'm supposed to do.
Right. Yes, ma'am. I don't think anybody's saying you're not. And congratulations on the job. And I understand that that's part of the reason for the virtual, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Because my job is we have a heavy patient load now. So like yesterday, I didn't get out till 7 o'clock.
But after 7 o'clock, did you still go and see your kiddos?
Yes, ma'am. It was my mom's birthday. I took birthday cake for me, her, and the kids to eat for my mom's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, happy birthday to your mom. Is there you had mentioned something, and so, you had wanted to say something, and I don't know what you wanted to say, so I'm hesitant, but you wanted to say something.
About the Miss Jamie saying something about bugs. I did get my house sprayed, and they're coming back in about 2 weeks to spray it again. It was only maybe 2 roaches that she saw, so that's what she's saying about the bugs. I don't just live in infested bugs.
Okay, but you did get someone out there, an exterminator out there, and they're coming back out.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you're waiting on to get the psychosocial set up, and you're waiting on the outpatient.
I had spoke with my counselor, Mr. Scott, and he said that he can't do it. So I guess he was going to reach back out to Miss Jamie.
Okay, so he can't do your psychosocial.
That's what he told me when I did my visit with him Monday. And I'm not trying to say that I can't do this, but it's extremely overwhelming with all these services that they're expecting me to work and still keep a full-time job. And I'm getting out so late, but I'm going to do what I have to do to try to get my kids back home. But it's extremely overwhelming with all this stuff. Basically, all I have time to do is get off. Well,
when your kids come home, they've got a lot of things that you got to do with them too. So, it's part of life. Okay, Miss Spikes? Is there anything else that you need from the department to help you do any of these services?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And you understand that, was there something different that you wanted me to ask about Imani's birthday, or is that good that she said that you can go out in the community with your mom, with your children?
When they say
as long as she's there.
Can me and my mom take them out to eat? That's what I'm asking for her birthday. Can we go out to eat? Okay.
Absolutely.
I think that's what Miss Daniels was saying. You can go out in the community as long as your mom's there.
Yes, and I was gonna let you know, let the judge know that my home is safe. No one stays in my home but me. I'm always by myself. No one is ever there but me.
Okay, well, That's what part of the counseling and everything else is for, also for when we aren't in your case anymore, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anything, I think, is there anything else that you've started that wasn't addressed?
I started the parenting class. Like I say, it'll be my 4th week this week. I started with Mr. Scott, the individual counseling. I guess that's what that one is, and I go for the 14th so they can start my outpatient rehab.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
passed all my drug tests, and I went the other day to take a drug test. I went for nothing because the paperwork wasn't even there.
But you go when you're asked to go, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And do you send Miss Daniels your work schedule so that we can, since you do work full time,
Well,
you let
my
her know
schedule
your
is
work
gonna
schedule?
change. My schedule is gonna change every day. I'm a hospice aide. I take care of elderly people with terminal illnesses, so I never know how my schedule is gonna go. That's why I said I'm gonna do the best I can to work these services, but I have to work to try to help take care of the kids. Because as y'all can see, their dad is not participating in nothing. I don't have nothing bad to say about him, but he's not participating. So I just feel like he's not gonna participate. And I'm doing the best that I can. I have to work to take care of him. So if I don't work, how am I gonna pay my bills and how am I gonna take care of them? This is the line of job work that I've been in for 16 years. And the job that I'm working now, we have a very heavy patient load, and it's only 4 aides. It's me and 3 other girls. And I'm just getting started, so I have to get everything lined out and see how everything is going to go before I can actually give her a schedule. Like yesterday, the girl was training me. We had 14 patients. Today we have 10. We have to
Yes,
travel from
yes,
home to
ma'am,
home
I
in different
understand, but
places.
so what my main concern is when she sends you to do a drug test, that you have the 4 hours only to do it once you got it. So that's my main concern for that, is that I don't want you to not be able to go and do a drug test when it's requested. So,
I just have to when she tells me that I need to do a drug test, can I just let her know what area I'm working in and she send me to somewhere in that area? Because I'm sure my supervisor don't mind me taking a 10 or 15-minute break to go do my drug test. They know what I have going on, and they said they'll do
it looks
everything to
like
work
Miss
with me.
Daniels is shaking her head yes for that. So that would be the most beneficial thing, is for her to send it. If you can tell, if she sends it to you, you let her know what area you're in, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Ms. Bikes. Is there anything else, or I'm going to pass you as a witness?
No, ma'am, that's it.
Okay. Thank you. And keep doing what you're doing, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Keep working to have those kids want to come home. Well,
Yes, ma'am. That's why I'm
except for
doing
your
everything I
son, he likes
can.
it at grandma's.
Doing everything I can to get them to come home. But I guess the process is gonna be way longer this time, but I'm not gonna give up because I love my kids, and no one will never change the fact that I love my kids. I know and God knows I love those babies. They are my life.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, I'm going to pass you as a witness, okay, Ms. Bikes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Hollier.
Miss Spikes, I want to start out by saying you are kicking butt when it comes to getting a job quickly, going back to your your career and getting these services started. So I am extremely impressed by your start, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And you look good, and I know your kids love you and you love them. I know it sounds like that we are, or I am being repetitive and keep bringing up the same old thing. And I promise you, it's not to get on your nerves or to continue to drag up the past. I just really, really, really want you to know at the beginning of the case how important that aspect of you learning change behavior in that aspect is. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And I think you do. And I know I'll continue to get on your nerves because I'll bring it up. But I really promise you, I just want to keep reminding you just to keep your eye on the ball and just keep doing what you're doing. You're going to get your kids back, okay? I believe in you and you can do it. And I don't have
Yes,
anything
ma'am.
else. I'll pass the witness.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Byrd.
No questions at this time, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. Back to you, Ms. McPherson. Any other questions or witnesses? And Ms. McPherson, I had to mute your phone. So if you will unmute and let me know that whether you have any more questions or witnesses. Okay. All right. Okay. I think everybody but Ms. Brister has testified. Any other witnesses from anyone, Ms. Hollier?
No, I don't have any other witnesses. I won't bug Tammy today.
Okay. Or at least not on this case, right? Okay. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Ms. I want to give a shout out to Ms. Daniels. Thank you for facilitating those bunk beds for the children. And Ms. Spikes, I heard that there is a workbook involved in your parenting with Ms. Gilchrist. I want to make sure you have that workbook.
Yes, sir. I have it. I've done 3 chapters in it. I'm
Okay.
working on my 3rd chapter right now.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
It's really helping me. I love it. It's helping me a lot.
Okay, great. I just wanted to make sure. Was it did it cost anything?
It was $10, but she said she just used the money that I pay every week to see her to buy the book with.
Okay.
She got it off Amazon. I actually have it right here in the car with me because I always read it when I get a break.
Yeah, can I see it? Yeah, okay. We a bunch of us might want to check that out on Amazon. Okay, good. Thank you. Very good, Ms. Spikes. And Ms. Spikes, I know I know this is hard, and I know this is a lot. But you and I both know. In fact, I think we all know that you can do this. That you're going to do this. That you love your children. There's not a one of us here that doesn't know that. That you fiercely and mightily love your children, and we want you to continue to rear them, and as I'm sure your mother does as well. Let me do a few statutory things, and then I want to visit with you for another quick moment, because I know you need to get back on the road, and you probably have 2 or 3 more clients to see before the day's over. But the court does find that the mother's and the father's service plans are narrowly tailored to address all of the issues that brought us back together. So the court does, accepting any and all hearsay, make the parent service plans hereby orders of the court. You know, Ms. Spikes, that if you don't do your service plan and demonstrate that you've made the changes that need to be made, you know that might result in the possibility of the department asking to restrict further or even terminate your parental rights. I know you know that. I know you don't want it to happen, and I'm quite confident at this point that you're not going to let it. So keep up the tremendous work. You've got a whole lot of traction and momentum right now. So keep it up. You can do this. You don't have to do it all in one day or 1 week. What you can do virtually, spread it out, get the most of it. Just be a sponge, because what I've seen in this case, from your attitude, your work, your cooperation, your presence, how you looked and comport yourself, along with your history, I know you can do this, and I'm quite confident that you're going to, and I know that you know that, so that helps a whole lot. That helps a whole lot. I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned about bugs in your house. Okay. I am concerned about wolves. You hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Because you're a mother hen. That means you're protective and you got a lot of little chicks. Okay. So you as a mother hen and all your chicks, you can't be talking to, playing with, consorting with, or dating a wolf.
Yes, sir. I'm currently not dating anyone. I don't want to date. My kids are more important than a man. And
All
I've
right.
learned that, like I say, that workbook is helping me a lot.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent.
And Miss Kim, she helps me a lot. Me and her talk and stuff all the time. She's my counselor. She's really well, my parents in class, she's really good. And Mr. Scott, he helps me. And if I have a problem with anything, I call Miss McPherson. She's always there for me. So that workbook is really helping me a lot though.
Yeah, that's excellent, and I'm so grateful for the work that Ms. Gilcrease does with a lot of my moms and my children, our children. Okay, so that's good. Let me bring up Mr. Hartsfield just very quickly. Has he ever paid you any child support?
No, sir. I've been taking care of these kids. Elijah will be 17 in March. She'll be going to the 12th grade next year, and he's never paid me any child support.
Okay, all right. Well, tell him that the judge wants to visit with him in court. All right. You
Yes,
may not
sir.
even be talking to him, but
I don't talk to him, but
we
I'm
need to
sure Miss
visit
Jamie
about
talks
that,
to him. Miss Jamie can probably tell him because I don't talk to him.
because just looking at the children's ages, you're likely to be a grandmother before your youngest is an adult. I mean, for real.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Okay, so they need to be in school. They don't need to be working so much right now, and he is obliged in more than a few ways to help you with these children. Um, and so we'll be addressing that increasingly as the case goes on. I want you visiting as much as you can. That will be priceless for the children and you, but also a huge help to your mom. Let me look at my notes real fast and see if there's anything else I want to mention. Very, very proud of you, and okay. All right, I am going to order that the children are not to be moved if the home study does not pass without a hearing and further order of the court. Okay. Um, so does who we're just trying to use initials, but it's hard because they all have the same initials, and that's cool. But who plays sports? Is it
Edward plays basketball and Money plays basketball. Well, football season just ended for Edward, and volleyball just ended for Money. So they both play basketball now.
okay? Well,
They've been practicing.
I thought I read somewhere that the Eagles had a pretty good year in football.
Yes, sir. Edward, he was on on JV.
Okay, well,
So it's over.
okay, well, maybe they'll pull him up on the varsity. Isn't the varsity in the playoffs this year?
Yes, sir. I hope they do.
I thought I saw that. All right. Okay. Um, very good. Very good. So, well, maybe one time before this is all over, maybe one or more of them can come to court and just say hi. Okay. Anything else from anyone else? Mr. Burt, Ms. Hollier?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, and I'll keep a watch out for any order you may need regarding kinship. So we're back in court on March the 5th. That's likely to be in person. But Ms. Spikes, you may appear virtually if you're working your services and if you're working that day, okay? I'll take that into consideration. But the next hearing, initial perm, March the 5th, 10 a.m. Our dismissal date is September the 15th, 2025. And I would like to think we can get this done. Mom can provide a safe environment for the children again way in advance of September. Okay, so keep up the great work, Ms. Spikes. And if there's not anything else, then I believe that concludes our docket. I want to thank you all very much. Please take care, and you're excused. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Judge.
All right. Thank